So I think we're basically it's based a few years after the main game, and I think you're supposed to you're right to kill him, I guess. I think that's the idea. You're supposed to kill Jack the Ripper. PGC is planning the bank heist. I'm curious to see how Lindsay looks then, because you can tell he's definitely a little bit aged. Yeah, maybe you got to fend her off. I'm not sure if you're just playing him, or whether you play Evie as well, or whether you play both. I don't know.
For 20 years, after the assassins defeated the Templars in London, the city enjoyed
So it's
a
20
certain
years
peace
later, okay.
until the Autumn of Terror. In 1888, London is plunged into shadow and fear by a series of gruesome and unsolvable murders. The brothels of Whitechapel seem warm and safe by comparison to its streets, where prostitutes are being mutilated and left on grotesque display for the world to ogle. Jacob Fry hunts the elusive killer to bring an end to the terror of Jack the Ripper.
So is Jacob's hunting her? Does that mean it is just going to be Jacob that's doing it? We want to see how Lindsay's aged, right?
Get a move on, Mr. Finch. This is the story of a lifetime.
Mr. Weaversbrook, I know you have more of the Ripper's letters.
I told you to stay away from me.
Stop publishing his letters. You've turned an unknown miscreant into a legend, and that's exactly what he wants.
Jacob! Thank God I found you. It's the Ripper. He's done it again. Katie! Oh, he can't. No, he can't have. And Lizzie. Not both. Not in one night.
Nellie, remember what I said. Now go.
Wonder what he said.
How many more assassins must die before you see the truth?
Only one more,
Shots,
Jack.
shots, shots, shots.
Hey, PGC.
You should have believed, Jacob.
Ah, is that him?
Now, I will hunt you down.
That is him. Wait,
I know you're there, Jack.
we're controlling him?
The Master of Terror's afraid to show himself, is he?
Hang on, what?
I am your shadow, Jacob.
We are controlling Jack the Ripper.
I will gut every last one of them if that's the quickest way to you.
What? I wasn't expecting we'd actually play him. Alright, PGC. You want a bank heist? You earned this. Ow. Yeah, this is going to be weird though, because if you're going to have to, of course it's set away from the main game. It's 20 years later, so, holy shit, why did I just choose that? It's set 20 years after the main game, so it's not as if we played a Jack the Ripper and we killed both the Fries, because I always understood this, figured that this was going to be us trying to hunt him, not him trying to hunt us. Cheers. PGC and Stackers, you can guess what this is. The devil drink. And I am going to regret it. Alright. One of Jack's fears was the brutal takedown. Performing a brutal takedown is a bitter to its bitter end will frighten any opponent. So hold the left button in the same condition as classic assassination to start a brutal takedown. Follow the on-screen. Oh my god, it's gonna be quick times.
Come on, you monster! Let's be done with this!
Run all you like, Jacob. I will catch you.
I say just massacre people as we run.
I
why
need
not?
only follow your scent. The scent of a wounded animal.
Catch him,
There is
betrayer,
nowhere
coward.
you can hide from me.
Alright. Enemy direct to Ripper's terror in free states, calm, anxious, and frightened. Fear actions make enemies anxious and frightened. You can affect an enemy's fear with fear tools like the Death Stream and Spikes. What? I'm not scared. What? Oh, panty coppers! Alright, so
Stop! You want me, Jack? Come and kill me! This is not our way.
This is my creed.
see, we're still not really losing health. He just stabbed us and ran.
You cannot escape me.
You cannot escape me.
Scurry back to your hole, little mouse.
They sure have something of the main game, says Hamrock. Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know. This is definitely not quite what I was expecting. I mean, I didn't expect to play Jack. Maybe you get to play them as well later on. Maybe you switch between them a bit. I don't know. We'll see.
Going somewhere, Jake.
Jack, you're sick.
It seems like we're like a demented assassin, and we're just, you know. Where's Evie?
Don't you see the irony, bruv?
Jack,
Only you know who the Ripper is, but you can't tell a living soul because it would destroy you. No, 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 no!
Jack, we can fix you.
Fix me! I am the solution.
What? Okay. So Jack killed Jacob, and now Evie's coming back for revenge. Is that how it's gonna? Is that how this is gonna work? She's coming back for revenge. Because it seems like that's what's going to happen.
Miss Fry?
Inspector Aberline. Why exactly have you had me escorted here?
My men and I have been hunting the Ripper around the clock for months now, and we've nothing to show for it. There's nothing I can tell the public.
What's the Ripper to do with me? My brother has had me summoned here from India. Can't this wait?
As far as I know, you may be the last assassin in London.
What do you mean? Where's Jacob?
I wish I knew. Your brother is nowhere to be found, even as an elusive shadow is committing the most hideous crimes.
And you believe this is no coincidence?
The killer is selective and dispassionate and has left not a single trace of his passage. I've seen such a talent for assassination and avoiding detection only once before, when I worked with the two of you. And that is why your brother summoned you before he disappeared.
You think Jacob is dead?
I dare not believe it. But if he is, you may be the only person who can stop the Ripper now. Follow me.
Interesting. So, now we get to play her.
When are you gonna stop that monster?
I'll take you to the site where the Ripper first struck.
Off his hands!
The journalists always seem to get the word first. We get there, they've trampled the evidence, and next day's headlines are dripping with blood. The few hundred yards between Flower and Dean Street have become so dangerous that even my best constables are afraid to patrol Whitechapel at night. Let's take a carriage, shall we? I'd rather not get egg on my face again today.
I'll drive.
Okay.
What has become of this borough?
I'm not sure. I'm still a bit confused here. Death Scream. So yeah, we got Spike. So obviously they've got some unique mechanics here using Jack. So he's got his own special attacks and special abilities, which means you're gonna play him again, aren't you? Because if you're not gonna play him again, then you know he wouldn't. You wouldn't have got to play him, right? Otherwise. So I don't know.
Is a cesspool of crime, Miss Fry, where terror
Yeah.
reigns supreme. Elsewhere,
There's
the
gotta
rich
be.
get richer, but here, the poor are living on the living, fighting to survive each day. Reporters share a view of Whitechapel as a lair of savages, monsters, and werewolves who hold honest citizens in a state of terror.
The Rip.
And do we get access to all of London? I wonder, is it just okay? It's just a Whitechapel area. None of the other areas have actually got much in them. So it's really just Whitechapel and the city of London we actually have stuff to do in, which makes sense because you know.
There's terror.
We are not far from where Mary Ann Nichols was murdered. I knew her as Polly. That's what her friends called her. But the woman who died here is not the woman I met a few times at the Frying Pan pub.
Then who was she?
I was hoping you could tell me. Go see for yourself.
This is where the Ripper committed his first murder. Was Miss Nichols' body identified?
Her husband hadn't seen her in 11 years. He barely glanced at the poor, mutilated woman before he had the gall to forgive her for what she'd done to him.
The victim's body was found here with her first split and multiple stab wounds in the abdomen.
It was forcibly removed, and the same is true for his other victims.
Yep, I'm aware of how to use Eagle Vision. Oh, there we go. She placed her hand here, perhaps to rest from her injuries. She may have tossed aside her ring.
What did you discover?
Give me a moment.
Strange place for a bloodstain. Something covered in blood struck this tree. Her ring, perhaps. Yeah, maybe because they couldn't really change it too much. Of course, Jack the Ripper is obviously very he's legendary, isn't he? So it would be kind of odd if they really changed. I don't know. She fell. It's up to your handprints. Find a ring's trajectory. Find a ring. Got it. A ring! Only sworn assassins
I
wear.
found Miss Nichols' ring. An assassin's ring. She must have tossed it away during the
She was
struggle.
an assassin.
A desperate act to protect the Brotherhood. You think they were targeted?
Yes. And the newspapers are accusing the police, me, of letting the first city of the world lapse into primeval savagery. I must take my leave, Miss Fry. I have other business in Whitechapel.
Good day, Inspector. Thank you for your discretion.
So yeah, so when they first announced